let's turn to the Secretary of State for the US State of Maine, Shenna Bellows, who's barred Donald Trump from running as a presidential candidate in the state soon after Colorado did the same. Lewis, this seems to be undemocratic to me. If people want to vote for Trump, shouldn't they get the chance?
I actually agree. I do think they should. I think that if these little tactics that people are using stop him from being on the ballot, it will cause more havoc.
Yeah.
I think the only way out of this is through. Trump needs to be on the ballot if there are enough people that support him. He needs to run if there are enough people that support him to run, and let the American people sort this. If it turns out that he doesn't get to run because we did this and we did that over here, that is going to inflame the tensions even more. I think it's a really bad idea. And I think, as you see, every time something like this happens where they try and get Trump, his base and following just goes up more. It's like, stop it! What are you doing? You're making it worse.
They might make it worse because they're giving him like a martyrdom status. Because if he doesn't run, that way he can't lose. And that way his whole support base can go, well, if he had run, he would have won. That's why they stopped him. It's a big conspiracy. Add that to the rest of them. But if they let him run, then number one, that's democratic. Because if he wins, that proves that the people of Maine wanted him as a presidential candidate, despite the insurrection thing, which he's not been found guilty of yet. Let's just underline that. I
don't think he's even been charged with anything yet.
Well, yeah, you can't be found guilty if you haven't been charged.
Yeah.
And also, if he runs and then he loses, then again, the democratic process has won out. But if you take him away as a candidate, you kind of give him this mystical status.
Yeah.
And it actually plays into the hands of the people who support Trump, because now they can make up whatever they like, because the Democrats have created this weird vacuum of non-Trumpism.
Well, they don't need to make
the truth.
They don't need to make anything up, because, you know, we've heard Trump's a conspiracy theorist. Oh, he says they tried to steal the election. And Paul, here they are. Looks to me like they're trying to steal the election.
It's terrifyingly totalitarian. You can vote for this person that we've chosen for you and not this person. I would not want to be the president that won because Trump was unable to be on the ballot.
Yeah.
Because you are just going to have 4 years of everybody saying that Trump would have won, and we'll just repeat this again, if he's still alive, in 2028. So I think, you know, with all free speech and free voting, as in this case, I always say, let's hear all the voices. How can you make a decision if you don't hear him? Or how can he incriminate himself if he's not allowed to speak?
Yeah, but isn't this kind of what happened, like, with the Conservative Party? Because we gave them, OK, fine, you can vote for Liz or Rishi, go for it. And everybody voted for Liz, and it went so catastrophically wrong. They only had Rishi left, and he became the president you're talking about, the one where, like, pretty much everybody else was off the board.
And now nobody wants to vote for him.
Yes.
And yeah, they did it for us. Did it to us twice, because in 2019 Boris Johnson was elected by the people, elected by the people of the land, and then they deposed him and they said, no, you can have these candidates. These candidates, they went to the Tory memberships, and then but even the Tory membership ended up having their democratic vote taken away. So it's ridiculous. And Trump is 4 points ahead. I mean, there's a real chance. And bear in mind, he's in 2016 he won when he was many points behind, and it was apparently mathematically impossible for him to win.
It's going to be an interesting year, is all I can say. I'm steeling myself for this US election. Let's see if he's even on the ballot. That'll be the first thing. Then, I mean, if he wins, I just can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I just will not.
Hear the gunfire.
I won't go on social media. But then if he loses, you know, it's like there's no good scenario. Chaos if he wins, chaos if he loses, chaos if he doesn't get on the ballot. So we're going to have chaos either way.
I think Trump is going to bring the USA back together again and heal those divides, maybe.